Just sit still for a second.
Alright. Messages from the universe for Andrew Laurel. Thank you. You got a lot of cards. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Hangman, Tower, King of Swords, the Moon. So right now it feels like there's indecisiveness. There's a decision that you have to make. You might even be confused what way to go, so you're just kind of standing still, looking around and assessing. This kind of feels like afraid to make a big change that you've been wanting to make because you're afraid something's going to blow up in your face.
I don't know.
Now, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
The backstory talks about using your intuition to take a leap of faith, one that you have been not talking about. It's like manifesting in private, like not really sharing what it is that you're trying to do, possibly leaving someone or something behind.
You said leaving someone or something behind?
Yeah. Ouch. Cat's trying to scratch me. So, first card's out is the Hangman, was the very first card out. The Hangman talks about looking at things from a different perspective, seeing what can stay in your life and what can go. And with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that feels like needing to make a choice but not making a choice yet. Or kind of being at a crossroads, knowing that something has to be done but feeling a little disappointed about it, what it is that has to be done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, most important thing that you need to know, Andrew Laurel, most important thing. Thank you. You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck and Temperance come out. These are both major arcana, so this is big. Lovers, again, is a choice. Most important thing you need to know, this isn't just some little choice. This is a big choice. Usually when the Lovers card comes out, it's a choice that has to be made where there's doubt or fear involved. You cannot be afraid in these choices that you're making. Temperance talks about you're turning one situation into another. Turning shit into gold. Turning water into wine. You're alchemizing. So this is literally, I don't want to say turnaround. This is like you're transmuting something huge.
Gotcha.
You have to be patient. That is what Temperance represents as well, being patient. Timing might be a factor here. Yeah, you can't be impulsive. You've got, the backstory basically talks about you being in control, you being in charge, you trying to create things. If there's conflict or competition that surrounds you, you have to know what to cut out or get away from. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a cutting energy. It's very fast mentality. It's swift in the mind. It doesn't fuck around. Like, if it's not supposed to be there, if it's gonna hold me back, it's gotta go. Anything that could stab me in the back, anything that could make me fall, anything that could fuck me up, Knight of Swords says it's gotta go. Cut it out. And it sits next to the Ace of Pentacles.
Gotcha.
So, Ace of Pentacles, all aces represent opportunities. Pentacle is coin. Pentacle is stability. This feels like there was something abrupt, a change, a shift that happened in the recent past. And it feels like it was something that you wanted. But now, where you are right now, who you're collaborating with, what the things that you're learning, the stability that you're trying to create. Most important thing you need to know is be on your feet. Don't let your guard down. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right.
Gotcha.
That's the biggest thing that you need to see right now. If it doesn't align with you, it's not for you.
Gotcha.
I don't even care if it's the way someone's chewing gum. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Because this is your reality, and you know yourself better than anyone else.
Gotcha.
You know what you're trying to create. You know what you want. You know the energy that you're putting in. You know the work that you're putting in. If someone's talking to you in a tone that you don't like, if someone's looking at you the way that you don't like, if they're not investing properly, or even talking to you on the phone, whatever the case is, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no, basically.
Gotcha.
Most important thing that you need to know. Now, let's go for your final tip. Final tip for Andrew Laurel. Thank you. It's a lot. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, pertaining to this opportunity that could bring you stability, big chunk of money, or if you're going to spend money, whatever this opportunity is pertaining to. 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Up top, you got 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Your final tip: if you have made a choice that you weren't happy with, you need to look at that. You need to address that. You need to learn from that. 2 Wands, 4 of Cups. This is literally, again, with the alchemizing on most important thing you need to know. If you went running at the wall trying to do something and you only got halfway there, look at the other half that didn't get there. Soup that up, tweak that, and go hit it again. That all of the things that you've learned, that you've done, that didn't work for you, doesn't mean that those things weren't for you to do. It simply means that you were supposed to take a lesson from it, and you're supposed to revamp it, go back to the drawing board, spice it up, and try it again. 8 of Pentacles and High Priestess. You have to know where and what is going to make you successful. And it ties in with things that you've done before, whether you appreciated and enjoyed the experience or it was something that left a bad taste in your mouth. Everything, your final tip, everything that you've been through, you're supposed to use to your advantage in regards of creating the shift for yourself. Okay, so what questions do you want to ask the cards or me?
Oh, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot going on. So kind of like, hold on, my damn. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I might have to. I have a jail call too, so somebody might call. Like, all right, so that's a part of the story too. Okay, I'm dealing with a girl. I don't know if you remember our last talk.
Yeah, did she go?
My grandmother was like, just it's just good for now, but leave it alone. She
Right.
ended up pregnant.
Okay. By you?
Now yeah.
Okay.
She's locked up now.
So
now I'm kind of like in a dilemma where she might be gone for a while, and I might have to, hold this down on my own.
how far along pregnant is she? How far along is she?
Probably like 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
How long is she going to be gone for?
I don't know. Probably a while.
Okay. So what questions do you want to ask?
She keeps calling this phone, man. I don't. Shit. That shit's annoying. Is this the right move? I mean, I'm pretty much out of my control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that's her decision. I have no choice but to step up, but I feel like this is like a fire and the fuel that I have that's making me strive so much harder because I know I don't have a choice. And right now, like, I got a lot going on. Like, I just opened up new businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
New printing company. I got my packs made. I got a lot, and I'm a clothing line. Like, I'm just doing a lot of shit. It's starting to like make sense. It's all coming together. So I'm thinking like, and I've been talking and networking with a lot of new people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
so like,
in regards of her, I just asked the cards, what is to come of you and her? What is to come of you and her? To become of you and her. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So in regards of it working out, you had all these cards in reverse. Four of Pentacles, Empress, Knight of Cups, and the Star. So basically, the star doesn't look too good, as in when it's upright, it's happiness, wish fulfillment. It's what you want, and it's in reverse, so that's like wishful thinking. Like it's not gonna work out. Just to be honest.
Can I call you on the other line? I'm sorry. She keeps calling. I'm so sorry. Just give me a.
Yeah.
You can answer. Just hold on.
I'm gonna pause. So basically, asking what will come between the two of you, like what will come out of you guys. Four of Pentacles in reverse is releasing energy. Okay, when Four of Pentacles is upright, it's holding on tight. It's creating foundation. It's in reverse with the Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse, the most simplistic thing it represents is absent mother. But when it's in reverse with the Knight of Cups and all that, it's basically you just not taking action. It could be because she's not around. But then I look at the backstory. The backstory is Knight of Swords, Magician, Hermit, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. That's you basically going within and seeing that what you do want and what you don't want. Now, I don't know how long she's going to go away for. I heard 4. So I don't know if that's 4 months, 4 years. But if it's 4 years, who the hell is going to get this kid? I'm just saying, like, do you have any plans on taking care of this child if she's away for that long, or does she have a family member? Like, have you?
I don't got no choice.
Right. So, let me ask.
This was kind of sickening, you know. It's kind of, but it's like I said, it's out of my control. I'm just trying to embrace it and just use it as fuel.
Hold on, I'm asking. It doesn't really feel like you're going to get this child. I asked if you would have to take on this child or if you would get this child. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's a no. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, the Fool that talks about right now, like you want to make big changes and now there's something disappointing that's coming your way. The Fool is trying to take a leap of faith, but you got the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So this is in regards of the child coming to you, and there's the Page of Cups. It almost feels like there's going to be an indecisive energy. Like I said, I don't know if she has other people in her life that would want to take over this child, but it feels like it would be going to an older woman around her.
Yeah, her mom, she got all her other kids.
Okay, because that's where it feels like it's going to happen. Now, if you want to be in this child's life, that's up to you. Regardless, can you answer? It feels like you would definitely be set up to pay child support. But as far as what more you want out of seeing this child, that's totally on you. But it doesn't feel like she would give you custody of the child.
I mean, like, she don't even have no control. Like, she's in jail.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so anything that's about to go on is about to be under my control. Her mom she's a nice lady. She got 3 of her kids already. I really don't want my newborn around her children like that. So,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I really just, I don't know, I'm really because she been going through some little complications, like with the miscarriage. One minute she wants it, the next, you know what I mean? I'm over it for real, because she's kind of like using this situation to make me feel bad. Like, at first it was, oh, if I ever get pregnant, I ain't having no more kids. Now you get locked up, now it's, oh, I think I want my baby, and, you know, I don't want to have to go through this again, and da-da-da. But, like, at the end of the fucking day, I feel trapped, because when I'm sitting there telling you, like, this is too much for me, you're telling me, oh, it ain't that bad, it ain't that bad. Like, it's that fucking bad. I'm gonna be out here by myself. You know, you're an unfit mother, clearly. You know, I'm letting her know this shit. We're going back and forth. Well, you making me feel like you want me to just kill my baby. Like, you know what I mean?
She might have complication. I asked if she would keep the child. I didn't word it in a way of like her terminating or her body terminating. I just asked if she would keep it. Ace of Swords and Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords represents victory. Seven of Wands represents obstacles and challenges. So there is a possibility that she might miscarry while being in there.
She been bleeding a lot. She was bleeding a lot for a long time.
Right. So there is a good chance that she might lose this child, and that could be another reason why the cards are saying that you're not going to get the child, because if the child doesn't come through, then it's not going to happen. But there is a good chance that she's going to have a situation that's not going to be successful for her. I just heard 3 days as I'm saying this, so I mean, very well could be in 3 days' time you might get news or information of something else going on there. So, but in a nutshell, cards aside, me talking to you, you are absolutely right in regards of you being in control of this situation, because she's in fucking jail, prison. So she has no freedom. She has no rights. They've been relinquished of her. So understand that. Don't let your emotions get in the way, even though that's easier said than done, okay? You are a man and you know what to do if this child does come. If you want to protect this child, you know that your mother will help you. You know that you have what you need. And you know that you have the say-so because of paternity and DNA testing, things of that nature. You have those rights. So that's all set in stone there. We don't need to question, wonder, and worry about that. As of right now, you have to play it by ear because it's so early in the pregnancy now. So aside from all of that, that was the warning that your grandparents gave about not getting her pregnant. I'm not laughing at you. It's just, it's cool to hear. It's cool to hear spirit speak, you know. But anyway, congratulations with your businesses. Did you want to ask any questions about that?
I want to fill you in on what's going on.
Okay.
Because, alright, so I'm completely broke away from, the toxic situation. Like, that's why I, really fuck with that girl, because she helped me break away from it. She put me in a position for real. Like, she really did. She put me in a better position, like, as far as just looking out for me before she went away. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm just thinking about this shit. Like, I broke away from everybody. My baby mother. I broke away from dude that I was shopping with that just had all in for real. Since then, I just feel like a breakthrough. I feel a lot of clarity. I'm not, I feel like I've been doing so much more.
And that's great.
And I just feel like there's so much more coming. And, I just want to stay safe. But I remember what you telling me, like, act like you're invincible. Don't fear shit. Like,
you can't.
And I've been doing, I feel like it's really been working. I feel like a lot that you say, like, really plays a part in my life. I've been actually, using everything and just going with it.
Good. That's what you need to do.
Now it's like, I don't know, I'm just building it. And I want to keep going up. And it just, I really don't have any complaints or no, like, worry. I mean, of course, I'm still worried, like, am I in danger, stuff like that. That's something I'm always going to ask. But other than that, I feel like I'm really about to strive and leap far, because I'm starting to get a passion for something other than just hustling.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing and creating, but it's coming together, Right.
So, no, you are not in danger. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You are well on your way to success. Right now, you are independent. That's 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands is you have all these different paths opening up to you. Emperor is like entrepreneur energy. It's creator energy. It's you can do what you want. Queen of Pentacles says make sure that you nurture it. Stay on your grind. When I say grind, I mean if you're going to plant a seed, make sure that you're watering it. Make sure it's getting sunlight. Make sure that it's getting everything that it needs. Don't open up doors and leave them open. Open up doors and walk through them. Okay? If you pay attention to that, that's going to give you your Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. That's where your heart feels good. When you wake up every day, you're happy. You're happy with your life. Everything's going your way.
It's been feeling like that, too.
So, I'm going back to messages from the universe, like when I did the check-in. Most important thing you need to know, you can create anything. Temperance is, this is your time. Temperance is divinely timing, divinely orchestrated. It's divine timing. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to change. Your final tip is don't ever forget where you came from. Don't let it rule you or label you, but use the successes and the failures for your next level up. Because everything that you go through is not in vain. They're all tools on your tool belt. That's your biggest guidance right now from the universe in regards of your final tip. That was pretty clear cut and dry. Especially with you not really having any other complaints or qualms or issues or anything like that. Your biggest thing is whatever it is that you're getting your hands on, make sure that you're fully involved. Don't open up, 10 pages on your phone and then leave 3 on the back burner. Make sure that you can only take on what you can handle, that you can fully invest in. You don't want dying flowers.
Gotcha.
So, if you do that, you're going to be successful. But make sure that you're passionate about it. Make sure that you're all in. And that's going to give you the success that you're wanting.
Yeah. I got a few different ventures right now, like with the printing company, like the guy who made my weed bags and my hoodies and stuff. Like, he has a printer that's for sale for $3,500, and that's the key to the business. Like, it's a top of the line printer, but he has a major printer that's like big as shit, like the size of a car. So he has an upgrade. So he's trying to get rid of it to me for $35. It's really something that I'm gonna pursue because I really want to branch off and make that shit happen where I'm at. Because he told me, like, you invest in this, like, I'm gonna create your way for you there. I'm gonna show you how to pretty much beat me there. And he has, like, he's made me look. He's been tagging me. It's like he's really uplifting shit for me as far as like it making me come. Ain't nobody in the city ever did what I'm doing right now, and it's because he's helping me.
That's good.
Like I got stickers and everything with my brand on it, like that I've been posting in stores.
And it's legal.
Yeah, the Nova Packs is pretty. When you go on my Instagram, it's going to the actual Instagram when you scan it.
I think that looks cool. I saw your hoodies. They looked really cool. The black hoodies.
Yeah.
That looked really neat.
Like, so I want to keep this ball rolling. And then, like, my brother's a jeweler in New York, and his best friend is, like, one of the top jewelers out of there. So I just sent that off to him. They're going to post it and do their thing with it and put diamonds on it. It's little things that I feel like are going to be a little breakaway for me. And, I feel like this gives me more to really focus on, even though I don't have all the money. Like, if I was loaded right now, I would be able to do a lot. But I'm leveling up. But it's like, I'm kind of like, I'm loaded. Like, I know.
It's going to be delayed gratification. Take the steps that you can. I mean, again, back to the most important thing you need to know. This is supposed to happen. Temperance. This is alignment to you. Okay? So, I'll just say it again. Everything that you learned in the past, you can apply to now.
Gotcha.
What does your name represent? Like the print, like what is it representing?
My name? Honestly, like, my last name's Cordova. Come to find out, my brother told me, like, that's not even my father's real last name. So pretty much this is my last name.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, my mother had his birth certificate or whatever, but my brother's just hell bent like, man, that's not that man's real name. Like, his real name is Tony Roman. So I have my last name that was just given to me. So to me, it's just like I'm just trying to capitalize off this shit and just, create something. Like, I've been telling my kids about coming up with a t-shirt line and this and that and third. And all this is an idea, but just one day I just started executing this shit. In the past few weeks, everything is getting executed fast.
That's
like,
good.
Unbelievably fast by the day. And then it's just like, and then as far as like my status out here from what I'm doing, like, people see that I'm with the bags. People see that I'm with the merch. People see me presenting myself out here. I got heavyweights all around the city calling me like, bro, I got weight. You can take this, you can take this, you can take this. So it's like, it's networking me. I can see what it's doing, but also it's networking me with people who fuck with clothes and own stores, and they doing shows in Vegas and FaceTiming me like, bro, you need to put your shit in this fashion show out here. Like, I could put you in the door, like, you know what I mean? So it's a whole lot of shit coming together. And then, like, with the dog, it's a dog man in California that I was fucking with once before, and I was gonna dish the money to get a dog from him, shit went sideways, but his dogs are like top of the line dogs. You buy a puppy for $10,000. So if I buy that dog and invest in this puppy, eventually when that dog gets over, because I really want a direct dog from him, a puppy from him. I don't want a dog that I can just go get a stud feed. I want a direct one, because when that dog has 5 puppies every 3-4 months, that's 50,000 a drop. So in my head, like, I just sent all, and that's the thing. He has 43,000 followers on Instagram. He's like amazing. He on the West Coast in Cali. He's up there. He's like the Jay-Z of the dog.
I think I know who you're talking about. I've seen him on there. Yeah.
He has, like I was saying, and I sent off my. I asked him, I let him know, like, you know, I got the merch in. I'm sending something off to you. Pick out what you want. I just shipped that off today. Like I'm saying, his 43,000 followers. I'm thinking to myself, like, but I've been talking to him about getting a dog. Like I said, I know I could probably get away. His dog's at 10,000. I know I can get away for $8K. But to me, I'm thinking, like, I told him I was going to start making payments like $1,000 a month, you know, up until my birthday. You know, but I sent my hoodies and stuff off. But I feel like for him to post that shit, you got to give him a reason to, you know? Like, he sees my shit, he appreciates it, whatever, but this is a businessman. You know, I'm trying to buy into his franchises at the tobacco store and like shit. He's a multi-million-dollar man. And the thing is, I'm having conversations with him like he's just the average friend of mine. So to me, in my mind, it's like, all right, before them close touchdown, you know, and I don't really got it to be given like that, but I feel like a calculated move would be to dish that man $1,000 to put a deposit on my dog, because to not only solidify me by my birthday, it's giving me a push to like, now you have no choice but to get this fucking dog.
Right.
So you're really like maybe forcing yourself into a power move, but also solidifying yourself at the point like, all right, this nigga's just getting my merch touchdown. And $1,000, like, bro, that's the deposit on my dog. You know what I mean? If you can, you know what I'm saying, show a little love on my merch. That's 40,000 people seeing me.
Right. If
so
you,
it's just like, I'm trying to, it's like a business strategy I'm thinking, you know?
Right. If you can afford it, then go ahead and do it. But if not, then don't put yourself in jeopardy money-wise. Okay? I just asked the cards. It's basically what come out. So, keep pushing and doing everything that you're doing around town, because you're seeing the proof in the pudding of the feedback and all of the networking, things like that.
I feel a lot of hatred too, though. But you know that comes with this shit.
Fuck that. Who cares? Who cares? They're just projecting. They're seeing themselves in you that they are not yet.
Like my old people, like my old guy, the one that me and you had a lot of talks about. Like, man, like yesterday morning, the day before yesterday, I had a pop up and stuff and did all my little merch. And it was crazy. It went good, super good, man. Like crazy good. And he made a, and then like 4 people woke me up out of my sleep. Like, bro, that motherfucker hating on you, man. Like, I see it. Like, he made a video talking about it's crazy how motherfuckers can be around you and you teach them everything, you know, this, that, and the third, and they don't even show support, or there's a bunch of bullshit. Like, a bunch of bullshit. Pretty much like, you're mad because I stepped away from you in blue when you thought I was going to step away from you in fall.
That's not your problem.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I gotta remind you of is that we have no control over other people's feelings. We have no control over what other people are going to do. Period. So, with that being said, don't let them control you. Don't let them get in your headspace, because they ain't fucking paying to be there. That's not for them. They don't have access to you or your energy.
And then it's like everyone, like, we were all a team at once. We were all a team at one point. His whole team fell away from him. But now that it's like since I stepped away from him, everyone is gravitating to me.
Energy is energy. He doesn't understand that, but you do. You see, like, if people want to be successful, they're going to be drawn towards success. You were drawn to him for a season of your life, and then you wanted to ascend. And it wasn't working out anymore. The universe was going to keep rug ripping you until you broke away. So you broke away, you decluttered and got rid of energy that doesn't serve you. You started doing better. So now they're gravitating towards you because it's energy. They want better too. I'll say it again. You have no control over what other people are thinking about you. Who fucking cares? Keep putting on your protection. Keep putting on your return to sender. That's not your problem. It's not your circus. It's not your monkeys. You keep your energy protected. You keep your mind straight. You focus on the things that you want to create. And if you got haters, that means you're doing something right.
Thanks.
That's a victory. So I take that as a compliment. People are creating fake pages of me every fucking day. People are coming onto my shit and trying to scam my clients every day. Everybody, all my followers are so loyal that they get mad and they get up in my inbox. Car, did you fucking see this? I just laugh. They're like, you're not mad? No. That means I'm doing something. I'm big enough to where people are trying to copy me or be me. Like, that doesn't make me mad. That makes me happy. I'm on the fucking radar. So just know that you're on the radar in a good way.
Facts. And it's just like any publicity is good publicity. I feel like when it comes to this shit, because like me putting up, I'm doing shit that I've never done before, and I in my heart, I feel like it's a lot of people watching that are kind of like, people don't really want to celebrate you, but you know that they like what you're doing. You know, they like that it's you doing it. And for real, I got faith in myself. I know this shit is gonna work out for me. For
exactly.
real.
And look at it this way too. You're doing something new. You're doing something new, okay? So where you're going, only some people can go that you know, okay? So those who fall away, it's because you're doing something new. The point of doing something new is to bring in new people, new clients, new streets, new roads, new avenues, new doors, okay? So if some do come, that's cool. Who cares about loyalty? Because you need to focus on new. You're going new. So automatically there's going to be new people coming through. So don't even focus on those that are behind you, because they're behind you for a reason. That shit will create stagnancy and hold you back. So just don't even care about who's around you still, who's not. It's about who's coming. What's coming next? That's what you got to focus on right now. So I have been adding you to all of the spells. I'm going to keep adding you to all the spells. How are you on product?
I really wanted my own money spray. I think I have.
I sent you one. She didn't give it to you?
No, she be hiding. Like I ain't gonna say she hiding, but she keeps it.
I'll send you one, okay? I'm going to the post office tomorrow or the next day. Let me write it down. I'll send you a money spray, and I'll shoot
you some money here too when I'm out there. I gotta put some on my cash if I got you.
Alright, I'm gonna send you a road opener spray. That shit's potent. Road opener, spray that on you first. That removes blockages and barriers. It opens up paths. It removes obstacles out of your way. And then spray your money spray. Road opener. And this is like hella potent because I made it with ocean water that I timed and caught just right a couple weeks ago. Shit's hitting. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the recording.